Hey guys, Steven Sonetas here, and I just want to talk to you about the image like Julie King Kong took a picture of it of the show, and and he she took a picture since November 25th, 2005. It's called My Special Book, and yes, it's a 1998 YTV show programming block, and the Treehouse TV logo right on the bottom here, and uh, there's a carrot wall over here, and I think there's a talking clock up there if I'm correct, and then of course with the book girl with a blue hair wig, and a talking doorbell, and a talking carrot, and they're puppets. I don't know how many. I don't even know how many walls there are in my special book. But 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 the book girl lives in the colorful world of in my special book. And so this show runs in 1998, of course, 2000 for the YTV programming block. September 1998 until September 1998 until September 2000, it was on YTV Junior, part of the YTV Junior programming block, of course. Uh, uh, Treehouse, of course, Treehouse TV aired as well. It was on September 2000 until August 2002. I don't know. I don't know if my special book um cut off the year on uh September 2002 or something. I don't know. But but my but, but my special book was back on Treehouse TV in March 2004, and to March 2004 to September 2006 they bought it back. And then September 2006, due to a major programming change, they took it off the air, basically. Um, I'm not sure if all the people have my special book on recorded on VHS from 2004 to 2006. I don't know, but we'll find out since 2019. If they start in 2019, I'll be very happy with it. Here, let me just visit Lost Media. Uh, book girl in the only known image of my special book on the internet. My Special Book is a Canadian live-action children's television series that aired on YTV Junior and Treehouse TV from 2000 to 2006. The show began with an opening scene of a sleeping child in bed, and a book in the background opened up, revealing the world in which Book Girl and her friends live. The show would end with Book Girl closing the book. It's just like the YTV short, my Pet Squad, Wanna Play, Lano Hands, Funny Farm, Grandma Look What I Found, I Can Do It, and Judy and David's Boombox. Uh, the Korean blog post in 2005, that's the only image she took a picture of it, unfortunately. Hmm. After hitting many dead ends while searching, an advanced Google search eventually revealing the producer of the show, Michael Destine, as well as the music composer for the show, Richard Rodwell. In Michael Destine's later profile, it was relieved that My Special Book ran for a total of 90 episodes before being taken off the air. After getting in contact with both members of the cast, it was relieved that neither was in possession of footage. However, it was relieved that through Michael Deceased that the main character's name truly was Book Girl, and that she was played by former YTV program jockey PJ Krista Jackson, and that the voices of the puppets were voiced by Jennifer Reckercott. Another former PJ for YTV, Richard Rodwell, also started that another producer of the show was late Melanie York, and that her nephew played in the intro as a sleeping child. Uh, 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 I just remember that show since I was younger. It says, I'm in Canada, and this would have been late 90s, early 2000s. It was a show set in Child's room at night, where it would zoom into a book on a shelf. The book would open, and a girl inside live action would say something like, "It's story time." She would tell. She will then tell a story. I also believe that the girl was set in her own little home with the book, and that she she was friends with a doorknob that talked. At the end of the show, it would zoom back out to show the child's room, and there was a kid in the bed that was asleep. I think this was on the channel Treehouse. I found threads where people seem to remember the show, but nothing about that is that specific. Can any of you help? Hmm. Uh, a book opens up and shows Book Girl's colorful world. Book Girl tells a story and then closes the book at the end. It says copyright 1998 YTV Productions. An amazing technical world, Book Girl lives in a world filled with bright and colorful items and objects. Book Girl talks to talking clocks, doorbells, and other objects in the show. Episodes begin with a book opening and end with a book. The show begins with a kid sleeping. Used in some episode titles such as Sarah and the Bed Monster, Jenny and Jim, refrain in some episodes such as Pop Goes the Weasel and Old MacDonald. Book Girl always begins her stories by saying, "Once upon a time," used for some episode titles such as Sunrise Penguin. There is an episode named after Book Girl. The show adapts some public demand stories such as the Tortoise and the Hare and the, the Grasshopper and the Ant. Used for the episode What Am I? Each each episode begins with a book opening up and showing Book Girl. Book Girl loves to tell stories. Her stories usually begin with Once Upon a Time. Book Girl has a blue wig. Okay, my favorite My Special Book episode will be a Xylophone Story, and of course, The Farmer in the Dell. And Alex Delori's favorite episode will be cheese sandwiches, and my Ali Jessa's favorite My Special Book episode will be Hey Diddle Dim. So is my friend Terrence Lafferty. And that's about it. Uh, so peace out, everybody. Bye.